Hey everybody, welcome to my video coming up. Thanks for watching. Hey y'all, rainy day. Woke up this morning, pouring down the rain. Pour some outside. Another one of them days where I can't do anything. Soak them wet. Don't have a building or nothing. I should name this channel Outdoors Mechanic or something like that, because yeah, I have to stay outside and work on my vehicles and stuff. Got all that field down there all the way to the road, all the way down past those buildings down yonder. And can't put up a building because don't have the money. Yeah, it's crazy. And little old income that we live on, by the time we get all of our bills paid and stuff, we ain't got much money left. Yeah, well, at least we do have a house and 2 vehicles, and I guess my life's okay. I am married to the most beautifulest woman in the world, as far as I'm concerned anyway. And we do have a roof over our head, and we have transportation, so that's a good thing. We have food, a little bit of food, which is great. Now I come out here this morning, fired this old Ford up and moved it backwards a little bit. When I come in here last night, I kind of run up against that wood pile there at the building. Well, weather straightens up. I might add more to the video, y'all. Yeah, it is morning time here though right now. Well, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Weather straightens up. I'll probably add some more to it, but we'll see y'all in a little while. Yeah, I'm out here beside the road. I seen something white out here, and I come over here to look. Bunch of baby diapers somebody threw it out. Throw them out here beside the road. Look like I don't know, vehicle went through there too. Huh. I don't know. Might as well check my box while I'm over here. I ain't gonna tell y'all which box it is or show y'all which box it is, but ain't nothing in my box. Yeah, see, we own all that field there. My father-in-law does, anyway. All the way up to that ditch line right there, right behind that little bush there. All the way. See the little red house. Come on, Bubbo. Come on. You know, all that water in that mud hole there. Water usually runs across right here. There's a culvert right in there where that stuff is there. It comes across, comes out over there. But yeah, a lot of times the water gets backed up there and floods the road, but rains hard enough. It don't always do that though. Yeah, one of these days I might be fortunate enough to have me a little small garage like built down there somewhere. One of these days. Or have me a carport put up and put a little bit of money in it each month to put sides on it and front, you know, put a door on it or whatever. Yeah. Sometime or another, maybe. Since it's a rainy day, can't really do a lot outside. I drive this thing up the road and back, I guess, just for the heck of it. Yeah, this thing's a 4-speed, y'all. Just thought I'd let everybody know that it is a 4-speed the floor. Oh, belching off coffee. Running pretty good this morning. Turn the radio down. Sorry about that. I noticed last night this thing got a little bit of a hiccup, acceleration hiccup. When I went down the road and back in it. There it's jumping. There it's doing it now. Ever since I adjusted that carburetor, that's what it's been doing. Might have just the screws out some more or something, I don't know. Get it past that spot, it does pretty good. Going like 45 miles an hour though. Still jumping. Yeah, you get it past that spot there and quit doing it. And we're booking it pretty good up through there. Of course, it might quit doing that after it warms up. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's fourth gear, just idling down this hill. Jumping a little bit. Ain't bad though, but of course I am in fourth gear, barely touching the gas, so. Yeah, probably going to adjust that carburetor a little bit better. It don't have the power that it should have. I know this thing needs another distributor. Looks like it's raining pretty good again. Just the wind blowing, I guess. Yeah, just thought I'd do a little drive video for y'all guys and get you out of the camera holder here. Well, y'all, I just been out here messing with this truck a little bit, adjusting the carburetor, trying to get that hiccup out of it. I think I got it pretty good, but when I get it set like it is, it don't want to start. I don't know why. See how it starts now. Well, its timing's up a little bit too high, but yeah, this thing definitely needs a another distributor with a vacuum advance. This electric distributor ain't working. Sounds pretty good now though. Guess it ain't too bad. I think get another distributor for it, it'll be alright. But yeah, I do believe that's what it needs. I took it down to Balls there a little while ago and put $10 in it. If I pump gas into this back tank real fast, it'll leak. But if I pump it in there slow, it don't leak. I may end up having to take one side of the gas tank back down and where the hose goes across the top of the frame and try to push that hose up on there more or something. But I don't know. Well, guess I'll just leave it alone for now. Hey y'all, another day here in West Virginia. Yeah, just thinking, if I had a test light, I would test this thing right here, this fuse block here, for power. But I don't have a test light. What this does, it works the electronics in the distributor, the advance, electronic advance in the distributor. That's what that's supposed to do. It's supposed to disarm when you pull the fuse out. Then you set your timing with the fuse out. And then when you plug it back in, it allows it to advance. But yeah, I don't have a test light. I guess I'm gonna have to order me one. But anyhow, that's what that's supposed to do. I had it out there the other day, put it back in, but if I had a regular fuse, I'd stick a regular fuse in it and see if it had power on it. But yeah, right now I don't have a regular fuse even. But I guess I'm gonna have to order a test light. But yeah, that thing either don't have no power on it or there's something wrong with that distributor, one or the other of them, because I turn that distributor up to where it's got power, then it won't start. But if I turn it backwards, you know, not advanced, but the other way, it don't have no power, but it starts easier after it warms up. But y'all, yeah, you can see where I cut all these wires off here for the injectors and everything. Only wires you need is your distributor wires and your temperature sensor and your oil sensor and your coil wires is all you need. You can even use the HEI distributor out of the original engine that was in here. Yeah, you can see right here. This is the original distributor out of the original 302 engine that was in here. See, this thing used to be all fuel injected HEI, every bit of it. Well, I done away with all that stuff. Put this engine in there out of a van with a manual fuel pump. I took the left the manual fuel pump on it, and I took the gas tank out of the rear end of it, and took the electric motor out of it, and put a regular sending unit in the gas tank. Then I took the van, that van, it had two gas tanks, so I took the gas tank out of the back of the van and put it back here in the back of this truck. Well, that's what I'm running off of now. I'm running off of that back gas tank. But yeah, it does work. Y'all can make stuff like that work if you have a bad engine and want to change the engine. But yeah, you can put a carburetor on it or a carbureted engine. I mean, you can take the intake off of the fuel injected engine and the fuel pod and all that, and put a carbureted intake on it and put a carburetor on it. But yeah, you can do that. But this engine, the engine that was in here wasn't no good. So it had dead number 8 cylinder was dead on it. No compression in the original engine. This engine here is out of the van, which it ran pretty good in the van. The transmission wasn't no good in the van. That was what was wrong with it. So I just pulled the engine out of the van and stuck it in my truck here. The truck's more important than the van is, because this is 4-wheel drive and 4-speed truck. You know, I can make money with it, haul wood, different things I can do with this old truck. Probably be kind of a short video. I don't figure it's going to be a real long video, y'all, because, yeah, well, the weather ain't really permitting me to do a lot. It's been raining and stuff the last couple of days. But right now, it's real sunny out here. Old Freckles is still sitting there in the same place. We started it up and let it run a little bit yesterday. Now, gotta get the license plates for it still yet. Gotta get them renewed. We got less than a week to go before I can get the license plates back on old Freckles here. I shouldn't call this truck that, but this hose here has got a metal hose in it now. It did have a rubber hose in it that went from here inside this hose. Then when we went inside this hose, the clamps was real tight and it wasn't allowing coolant to bypass, and it wouldn't put out no heat through the heater. So I found this piece of pipe here and put in there, which that helped it a lot, putting out heat and everything. A lot better. A lot of vehicles going by here this morning. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday was bridge day. They had a lot going on over there on that bridge. There was no way I was going to go over there on that New River Gorge Bridge and do anything with all them people on that bridge. No way. Vehicle over there in the road. Of course, my dog was curious to see who it was, but yeah, going up a hill over there, whoever it is. But anyhow. Y'all, I'll tell you a story about this old truck here. Originally, I bought this truck from my cousin, which is gone now. He passed away, bless his heart. But anyway, I bought this truck from him, and it had the HEI, the engine and everything in it. Had automatic transmission. So I ended up trading this truck here for the transmission, and I pulled the automatic out and put the 4-speed in here with that original HEI engine, which number 8 cylinder was dead at the time. I just thought it had a bad miss. I didn't really pay no attention, but I got it over here and found out number 8 cylinder was dead. So I got checking compression and stuff, and it didn't have no compression on number 8, which is on the driver's side on the back. It's number 8 cylinder. But yeah, I drove it around for probably about 6-8 months, something like that. And my younger cousin, out of the 3, he ended up getting an Explorer, a Ford Explorer. Had a 4.0 automatic, 4-wheel drive. I ended up trading him this truck for it. And he run this truck for a year, and the engine finally went out. So he bought a engine out of a Mustang, and we put it in here. And he run it around for a while. Me and him put that engine in here. And he run it around for a while, and he started having a bunch of trouble out of the engine. And so he decided he was going to get rid of this truck and get him another one. That's when he got that old red Chevrolet, or that white Chevrolet over there with the red bed on it. And He said he was going to haul his truck to the junkyard, so I decided, well, I'd get this truck here back from him, which I did. And at that time, I was running the van because the Explorer blowed up. I had it hauled off to the junkyard, but it blowed up out on Route 19. But yeah, I ended up getting this truck here back from him. So I had that van too, and the transmission wasn't no good in it. It would shift gears and everything when I first got it, but it wasn't shifting gears right. But anyhow, the transmission wasn't no good in the van. The engine was great, so I pulled the engine out of it, put it down in here after about a year, I guess. But yeah, it's been a long story. But yeah, anyway, the alternator is original alternator. See, you can't put a regular alternator on here off of an old style because of the wiring and stuff. The wiring is different. And so you have to go back with the serpentine. That's why these bolts are not right in here, because who knows where the bolts went. But I had to find long bolts to put down through it. And that's why my alternator is a little bit janky. But it does work. And the power steering pump, that's original. Of course, the serpentine, that distributor is original. The original distributor was in the HEI engine. Only thing I done away with is the knock sensor, fuel injection wires, stuff like that. The transmission, y'all know, is a 4-speed. I had to drill the frame and stuff and make it for a Z-bar. I didn't go hydraulic on the clutch. I went with the Z-bar down there on the frame down there. But the transfer case for the 4-wheel drive is the original transfer case. Luckily, that transfer case bolted up to the old style 4-speed transmission. That 4-speed is probably a 74 or 70 model old style transmission. And it is the original dry shaft as well. It bolted right up. Luckily, the old style granny transmission and the automatic transmission was the same length, luckily. So I pretty much built the running gear in this truck. Of course, the front end and the rear end is the original front end and rear end matching set, which I got to pull the rear end apart and put a rear axle seal in the driver's side of it over there. But yeah, well, I started having trouble with the engine that was out of the Mustang that was in here. I run this truck for probably 3 or 4 months with the Mustang engine in it. Rebuilt it, put a new camshaft, new different heads, intake, a bunch of stuff in it, and it still wouldn't run right. So I got the opportunity to buy this truck back, so I bought it back. And anyhow, I run it for a while until I had a chance to pull this engine here out of the van and put it in here. Well, this engine runs good. That's what I've been driving here now, y'all know. But y'all might as well say that I pretty much rebuilt all the running gear in this truck. That's why some of the things are janky, you know, like this radiator hose. These alternator bolts, they're janky. All the serpentine stuff was on the original engine. I had to take it off and put all that on this engine. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.